There is a huge fundraising deadline, and they need your help right now.
Let's start today's session. Myself, Seema Saxena, and I want to welcome you on behalf of Sahaja Yoga Meditation. I'll, I also have Kaushalya with us. Both of us want to welcome you on behalf of Sahaja Yoga Meditation. So let's see how. Okay. So I see a Chaitra and Nishi. Okay. So let me start with brief overview of Sahaja Yoga Meditation. So basically, what is yoga? Yoga is basically union of ourself with the all pervading power. So it's basically a connection between ourself and all the cosmic energy that surrounds us. Sahaj Yoga meditation establishes this connection with the help of self realization and Kundalini awakening. Before we move forward with the Kundalini awakening and all the details, it's very important for us to really understand that why meditation is important for all of us, why everyone should meditate every day. Once Buddha was asked, "What did you gain in meditation?" He said, "Nothing, but I can tell you what I lost in meditation. I lost anger, anxiety, depression, fear, and the fear of old age, fear of death. All this I lost in meditation." I think this answers best to our quest. Isn't it true that all of us want peace and we want to get rid of all these things? Actually, what happens in our day to day life? Like, we have a very busy schedule since morning till evening. Working moms, they have to take care of their job, also, they have to take care of their all household chores, taking care of kids. So, our mind is all the time it is bombarded with thoughts. Either we are planning what I have to do next, what how I have to perform in office, or we are dwelling whatever did not happen according to what we thought about, or how we planned it didn't happen, so we are disappointed about it. So if you analyze our thought process, we are always dwelling either in past or in future. All these consists of like our past memories and whatever is like things that did not go according to our plan, our sad experiences that might lead us into depression or worries, or sometimes our futuristic ideas like we have to achieve certain things and we are planning how it should go. So either we are always dwelling in past and future. So if I ask the simple question to myself, after all this busy routine and after all this hard work, what I'm really trying to achieve? The answer comes that I want to sit, relax, and be at mental peace. But the question is, where does this mental peace lie? The answer to this question is the mental peace lies in thoughtlessness. So, between all these thoughts that are coming from our past or planning for the future, there is a moment which is present in which there is no thought because nothing, it's you are just there and present. So it's a state of complete thoughtlessness which is present, but we never live in that. We are used to always dwelling in past or future. But having said that, it's not easy to achieve thoughtless state. If I ask you to close your eyes, sit and relax and try to be thoughtless, you will not be able to become thoughtless just like that. So that's what we are trying to achieve through Sahaja Yoga. With the help of Kundalini awakening, we are trying to establish thoughtlessness. So let me go more in detail about Sahaja Yoga. Our Guru, Sri Mataji Nirmala Devi, she was born in India in 1923, March 21st. She was actively involved in India's freedom struggle. She actively worked with Gandhiji. She was a nominee for Nobel Peace Prize. and she established Sahaj Yoga and gave us this technique in 1970. So let's briefly go through what this technique is. This is the diagram of our subtle system. So Sahaj Yoga talks about three channels, seven chakras, and Kundalini energy and spirit. So let's go through what it is. What is Kundalini energy? If we see this diagram here in the bottom of our at the bottom of our spine in this triangular bone area, this is a 3.5 coil energy. We call it Kundalini energy. Actually, this is our mother energy, and every human being is born with it. We call it mother energy because it is loving and caring. And this energy exists with us right from the amoeba state to our present human being state. So it is present with us, it has always within us throughout our evolution. So this energy knows everything about us. It is kind of a record machine inside us, which knows completely how we are, what our habits are, what our tendencies are, how we think, what our problems are. She knows everything. So this is the Kundalini energy which sits in the dormant state before realization or before Kundalini awakening. This energy is present within us, but it is in dormant state. Now, there are three channels that we talk about. These are color coded with blue, yellow, and white. So blue channel, it is in the left side of our body. We sometimes also refer it as left channel. This left channel always deals with our past, and it's the channel of our desire. So whatever we desire for, this is the outcome of our left channel. And it is also the storehouse of all our memories, all our past learnings and memories. We call them conditionings. Whatever conditionings we have acquired throughout our evolution, this is a storehouse for that. And you can see that this left channel, it goes up. So it starts from the bottom of our spine. It is below the Kundalini energy. It goes all the way up, crosses at our forehead. We call this optical chiasma. So it crosses our optical chiasma and settles down as this blue balloon at the top of our head. We call this conditioning. This is our, or also call it superego. So it settles down as superego in our brain. So what this conditioning is, like a simple example is like, if I tell you there is a cup of coffee on the table, you will automatically handle it with care because you have a conditioning that coffee might be hot, so you will be careful. Or if the moment you see a Tesla or some Lamborghini, it automatically comes in your brain, oh, it's a very expensive car. Why? Because this information is recorded within you, right? This is what you have learned so far, just all the storehouse of whatever you have experienced and you have seen so far. So this is the work of our left channel. Now there is a right channel which is color coded with yellow in this diagram. So this right channel is the action channel and it deals with our future. So all the futuristic thinking, planning, scheduling, this all is the work of our right channel. And this right channel works in accordance with whatever the left channel desires. The right channel performs action accordingly. So what happens as you perform some action, it develops this sense of I-ness inside us. Like, this is my house, this is my car, I'm able to achieve this position. So all this I, my, mine, it develops ego inside us. So as we can see in this diagram, this channel and the energy rises up and crosses over the optical chiasma and settles down as ego, the balloon of ego, the yellow balloon, we call it the balloon of ego. So it settles down in our brain as ego. So as when a child is born, there is these balloons are not there, and it is only activated through the central channel. What is the central channel? Central channel is basically the channel that we really want to be in because it deals with our present moment. And central channel is basically responsible for all the mental peace and bliss that we are really seeking for. If we learn to live in present, this is the channel. So in Sahaj Yoga, what we are trying to do, that we are trying to awaken this energy all the way from the bottom of the spine to the top of our head. At the top of our head, it pierces through our head and basically mingles with the all pervading power. So when it pierces through our head and gets united with the all pervading power, this is the moment of joy and mental peace and thoughtlessness. So all those things lie here. You can see that this channel does not end up in ego or super ego. It directly connects us with the all pervading power above our head. So through Sahaj Yoga, we are trying to awaken this energy through the central channel, and our aim is to that this energy should pierce the fontanelle bone area in our head and unite with the all-pervading power. This is what we are trying to achieve. You can also see these colored dots over here. These are these are the energy plexuses inside our body. Basically, these are the collections of nerve endings that are in our body. We also call them chakras in our terminology or energy centers. So these chakras are basically responsible for all our physical and mental well-being. For example, this green colored, this we call it Nabhi chakra. It controls two aspects of our body. First thing is that it controls certain organs in our body, like our liver, spleen, pancreas, our intestine, stomach. So all these organs it is controlling. And on the spiritual side, it is responsible for mental peace and satisfaction. So what happens as this Kundalini energy, as it awakens through its journey upward, it also enlightens these chakras. When it enlightens these chakras, all these qualities start manifesting in ourselves. If I ask, if we ask ourselves that, okay, I should be just satisfied in whatever I have, and then it will become a mental activity. But what happens as this energy awakens and it enlightens our Navi chakra, these qualities automatically start manifesting in us. This is the biggest advantage. It's like effortless, slowly. So all these chakras, they're responsible for certain qualities and they control certain organs in our body. So all these spiritual qualities also start manifesting within us, and we basically transform into a new human being. So this is what the biggest goal of Sahaj Yoga, and definitely it establishes, helps us in being thoughtless. And we can see it and talk a little bit about the spirit. It is located, it's the pure energy that is inside every human being. We call it eternal. This energy cannot be destroyed, and as we can see that it is near heart chakra. So as our kundalini energy enlightens our heart chakra, this energy, it also enlightens our spirit, it connects us with our spirit also. So this is a very brief description about our subtle system. So this is little bit how Sahaj Yoga is different. Definitely it is different because it starts with Kundalini awakening, and it takes the Kundalini awakening basically plays a big role in achieving the thoughtless state, which is the main aim of meditation, connects us with our spirit, and it basically makes ourselves to our own doctor. How? When we talked about chakras, like suppose Nabhi chakra or heart chakra, these chakras, they have also manifestation on our fingertips. So the moment, suppose if I have some problems with the organs that are controlled by our Nabhi chakra, so if we have any type of problems like our diabetes or problems with the gallbladder, problem with the liver, we automatically know, okay, the Nabhi chakra is impacted. And with all of the techniques that are available in Sahaj Yoga, we can cure our Nabhi chakra. So this is how like we become our own doctors. And also, like as you will establish in Sahaj Yoga, you will definitely establish vibrations that right away you will feel your what is the problem in your subtle system. So that's how it gives us a control over ourselves, and it makes our own master. And last but not least, that it's always free. We don't charge for any classes in Sahaj Yoga. This was a very brief overview of Sahaj Yoga. So next is the realization process. So I will hand over to Kaushalya to walk you through the steps of realization and how to proceed. So
Thank you, Seema. Now, we will move into the self-realization steps, into the actual experiencing part of this meditation. And for that, the self-realization is actually what Seema has explained, the whole process of awakening the Kundalini energy and then piercing through the fontanelle bone area. It's called as self-realization. So to awaken the Kundalini energy within ourselves, we will take a few steps. So before we start with actual guided meditation, I will guide you through certain steps so you can uh, we can go through that. And then so when we do that actually with closed eyes, taking some affirmation quietly in our mind, that way we don't have to remember these steps, but we can just know how we place the hand and where we place the hand when you listen to that. So let's start with that. And if it helps, I can turn on my camera as well. So So before we start, we have to make sure that we are comfortable wherever we are sitting. If you are sitting on the ground, make yourself comfortable. You can sit crisscross, or you can sit on the chair, and you can keep your both feet touching the ground, and keep both hands wide open in your lap, palm facing upwards. So let's slowly close our eyes by bringing our attention inward. Now let's steady our mind by taking a few deep breaths. We can slowly breathe in and hold the breath and slowly breathe out. And again, we can do that a few times at your own pace. This way we can let go of all the tension and all the stress and connect to ourselves. So the first step we do is we take our right hand and we place it on the left side on our heart. So we are using our right hand because our power of desire comes from our the power of action comes from our right side, right channel. So the right hand represents our action. And we place it on the left side of our body on different positions, on different centers in our body. because we have to have the pure desire to awaken this energy within us. And the desire power comes from our left channel. So we place our right hand on the left side of our body. So again, we start with placing our right hand on our heart. We can do it together now. So you know how it feels when you do it in actual guided meditation. So then we bring our right hand below our rib cage on the left side. It is the upper abdomen on the left side. And then we move slowly to the lower abdomen on our left side, where our body meets our leg. And we put a little pressure on that area with the fingers. As we do that with the video that I'm going to play after this, uh, you will take the affirmations quietly in your mind, placing the hands. Now we bring our right hand back below our rib cage on the left side. These are various centers within us. So what we do is with these affirmations and with these putting our attention to various centers within ourselves, we are making the path for this Kundalini energy to rise and give us that experience of self-realization. So now we come to step 5 and we place our right hand on our heart again. Now we move our right hand where our shoulder and neck meets on the left side and place it, and we turn our head towards right so we can get a good grip. And if possible, we can touch the spine in the back with the fingers. So now let's bring our right hand across our forehead. It is the figure 7. So when we do that, we can bend our head a little bit with a gratitude to this energy. This energy within ourselves is a motherly energy. So when we say affirmations or we ask any questions, we always address her as our own mother. We can call her mother or Mother Kundalini. Then we take our right hand and place it on the back of our head, tilting our head all the way backwards so we can rest our head in our palm. So next we bring our right hand on top of our head and we place the center of our palm on the crown of our head, stretching our fingers so we can put some pressure and massage our scalp clockwise 7 times. We can massage firmly 7 times. And the last step, we bring our right hand back in our lap. So this is what we are going to do. You don't have to remember these steps while in the video that I'm going to play. Our founder, Shrimataji Nirmala Devi, she will guide us through this meditation and she will also explain you where to place your hand and the affirmations, you can take it quietly in your mind. And let's get started by closing our eyes and be seated, relaxed in the present moment, as you learn that this energy passes through the central channel. And when we are in the present moment, we come into that central path. So take a few deep breaths again, and then slow down your breathing and watch the rhythm of your breathing. Now I will play the video and we will do the meditation together.
Causality, there is no sound.
Oh, thank you for letting me know.
Yeah, still no sound.
Oh,
Can you check the
yes,
volume?
yes.
Now bring the right hand on to the left hand side of your stomach, in the upper part. Here, press it. Now, this is the center of your mastery, your guidance.
So since we
Your Guru
couldn't
Tattva.
start properly, I apologize for the inconvenience, but I'm
No.
going to start from the beginning.
No. First of all, please put your right hand on your heart. All the time, the left hand is towards me. Now, here you have to say, in your heart, with all sincerity, Mother, am I the spirit? Ask the question 3 times in your heart. This is a very fundamental question. Now bring the right hand on to the left hand side of your stomach, in the upper part. Here, press it. Now, this is the center of your mastery, your guidance, your Guru Tattva, as they say. So, ask a question, Mother, am I my own master? This is a question to be asked 3 times. Mother, am I my own master? Now, bring your right hand down below in the lower part of the abdomen. Now, this is the center from which all the divine work is done. All the pure work is done. So, to ask 6 times, because this center has got 6 petals. Mother, please give me pure knowledge. 6 times, you just ask. As a result of this asking, the Kundalini starts getting awakened. Now, to help the Kundalini rise, you have to cooperate with her. So, please put your right hand on the left hand side in the upper part of your abdomen and press it on the stomach. Now, here you have to say with full confidence to help the Kundalini to rise, Mother, I am my own master. This you have to say 10 times. These are the 10 commandments which you have to say. That, Mother, I am my own master. Ten times with full confidence. Now please raise your right hand to your heart. Now, here you have to say, again with full confidence, Mother, I am the Spirit. This is the truth. You are the Spirit. But you have to say with full confidence, Mother, I am the Spirit. This you have to say 12 times. Now one has to know that God Almighty is the ocean of love. But above all, He is the ocean of forgiveness. So He forgives. Whatever wrong you do, He forgives. So don't feel guilty and put your right hand across on the left hand side in the corner which is made by your neck and your shoulder. Now here you have to say, again with full confidence, 16 times, Mother, I am not guilty. Please say it. Mother, I am not guilty. 16 times. I am not guilty at all. Please say it. Please say it. Very hot. Now raise your hand across on your forehead. And it's a very important center. Here you have to say from your heart, Mother, I forgive everyone. Please say it from your heart. How many times is not the point. Mother, I forgive everyone. Now, some would say that it's very difficult to forgive. But it's a myth that we do not forgive or we forgive. We do not do anything in both the cases. But if we don't forgive, then we play into wrong hands. So please say from your heart, Mother, I forgive everyone. Now please take your hand on the back agya, the same center, on the back side of your head and allow your head to rest on it and push it back a little bit. Now here, you have to say, for your satisfaction, because you always feel guilty, that, O Divine, if I have done anything wrong, please forgive me. Please forgive me. From your heart. Stretch your hand fully and put your center of your palm on top of the fontanelle bone area, which was a very soft bone in your childhood. Press it hard. Press hard your scalp. Now you have to move it 7 times, saying one thing which you have to ask for. Mother, please give us my self realization, because I cannot force on you. So you have to ask for it. 7 times, press it hard and move it 7 times, very hard. Slowly, saying that.
We can bring our right hand back in our lap, palm facing upwards. And let's keep our attention on the crown of our head where we just touched. And then enjoy this silence for a few more minutes. Now let's bring our right hand above our head from the base of our body and slowly raising our right hand in front of our spine, along the spine, and bringing it above your head. And you can touch the crown of your head, and you can bend your head and slowly take it little higher, few inches higher. And as you take it further higher, let's see if we can feel some sensation, some energy, like a cool breeze. It could be a warm air as well, or even just some tingling on your head or on your hands. So let's feel that energy. And let's bring our right hand back in our lap. And we do the same with our left hand, slowly bringing it above our head. And see, we can touch our head and then slowly take it above. Some feel very close to the head and some way up high. So it depends on each of us. It's a very subtle energy. Now let's bring our left hand back in our lap. Let's bring our attention to our palm and fingertips. And see if you feel any sensations, like again, cool breeze or burning or hot sensation like a breeze, warm air, or some tingling on the fingertips. Now let's bring our both hands together in gratitude to this motherly energy, Mother Kundalini, for giving us this experience today. And then we can bring both hands back, and then whenever we are ready, we can slowly open our eyes. So I would like to ask you how you felt during the meditation, and if you were able to feel any sensation, please feel free to unmute yourself and let us know. So since I don't hear anyone, so let me ask you a question. Were you able to feel cool breeze above your head? Please let me know, whoever was able to feel the cool breeze on top of your head. You can either unmute yourself or you can let me know in the chat. I'm going to stop the sharing for a moment, and maybe I can ask one by one. Um, how about Nishi?
Um, I didn't feel any breeze, but I felt some tingling in my fingers and palm.
Okay, great. So I will explain you in a moment what it means, but just want to know everyone's experience first. Okay, thank you for sharing, Nishi. And anybody else? I have next uh, Heidi. Sorry, Chaitra.
I felt very relaxed.
Very good. Were you able to feel any sensations, any cool breeze or any tingling, anything?
I think, my body was totally relaxed. That's
Okay,
what
that's a
happened.
very good sign. Yeah, great.
Thank
So next I have, thank you for sharing, Chaitra. I have Heidi.
Yes, I felt some cool.
Very nice. So you felt cool above your head?
Yes, this is not the first program I've come to, but it's a beautiful program.
Okay, great. Thank you. Then I have Sonali. Are you here for the first time? Anybody else here for the first time? Okay, everyone else is returning. So that's fine. So the cool or warm air, any sensation that you felt is the sign that this energy has started working within you. And it is going to, in the path, when this energy is rising, then you will feel that the warm air, when you feel the warm air, it has some obstructions in the path of this energy when it rises. So in certain energy centers. So what it does is it goes and clears that. And that you feel as the friction feels like that warmth within you, or the tingling feeling. You may feel tingling feeling on your fingertips. And even if you haven't felt anything, that is when you said that you felt calm and relaxed, that also is a sign of this energy within you awakened, that it is awakened, and then it will, uh, it has started working. So the even if we get a very powerful experience the first time, or some of us or we didn't feel anything, that doesn't matter. So what we are looking for is that some of us need a little bit more practice to get to feel that tangible change. But one thing has become clear for all of us: the more we do, that better we become. It gets better over time. So somehow it just works. So, and it doesn't take much time to do it. So we recommend that we do that every day. We take that about 5 to 10 minutes, and we do that regularly every day. And best of all, like we have also regular meetings that you can join. But if you can, we have at the end we have a survey that I would like to ask you to take it. So this short survey, takes only a few minutes, just to give us some feedback on what your needs are and how we can better serve you. So better bring the whatever is needed in everyone's, what is everyone's need, so that that feedback will give us some idea. So I would really appreciate if you could take that short survey at the end of this class. And before we can also I can also take some questions if you have any. Please let me know. And so we all want to share everything we have discovered with everyone who wants to improve their lives and overcome the problems that we all face every day. So if you keep on doing it regularly, you might find that the small improvement gradually becomes a big difference that you feel in your life. So you might discover a sense of empowerment to help yourself and help others who are struggling. So that is the whole purpose, and this is a powerful feeling to have, and it's what makes us passionate about meditation, keeps us going. So together on this journey, and also of the self-discovery and the betterment within us. So today we have seen that it is the first like sprouting a seed. It has happened today. So when we meditate regularly, we can improve that. So it is like sprouting a seed, but it has to grow into a tree. So for that, regular meditation is needed. And I know this class is only 45 minutes long, but for questions after the class, we are here. If you have any questions, you can please feel free to ask. And we will send you all this material that you can meditate with at home. So some information how you can meditate. So we will send it via email. And so with that, I would like to, if you have any questions, I would like to take your questions. And we are here for a few more minutes. So feel free to ask if you have any questions. Otherwise, we'll see you next week, Sunday at 10 a.m. again. And thank you all for joining. And stay safe and have a wonderful week ahead.
Thank you.
Thank you.